Robin.
You're listening to Opie and Anthony. On the virus, Sirius-XM.
But yeah, you managed a band called Suede?
Well, yeah, sort of.
Oh my God!
Sort of how?
Well, I helped them out, and then that comes out once you know. Now
you could say famous.
You can say it, Ricky.
It hurts, doesn't it? It's still, it makes me feel slightly weird.
Fucking guy.
He's you're a celebrity.
Yeah.
You're a shiny star.
Yeah.
You're
Stars don't fall from the sky, do they?
No, they don't.
So are you now.
You're a sparkly star.
Yeah.
You won the comedy award, didn't you? You beat me.
Yeah, I did beat you.
Best stand-up.
You and Whitney Cummings.
Yeah, no, deserved.
So
you deserved it.
There was only 3 people nominated for comedian.
Yeah,
Who was the 4th?
That's just I just remember Ricky because I like him. I remember Whitney for the other thing. What?
Who was the 4th?
Slappy White was in there doing great. I don't remember who the other one. Stephen Hawking.
Did you go at all?
Father Guido Sarducci.
He should have won.
He says things funny.
He says I'm funny. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that was a dumb thing. The awards. It was stupid.
It's nice.
It was. It's the first time they did them, and nobody cared.
24 hours later, you take a shit all over their nice program. They just gave you a fucking award.
Yeah.
Show some gratitude.
Did you even turn up?
What if I give you an award?
I
Then you have to say nice things about me?
I say nice things about you everywhere I go. You're a fucking
Here's
great
the
guy.
water award. For you. You never say.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Yes.
You never say anything bad about me. I gave you the water award.
Louis is incredible.
It's beautiful.
But what award is worth something, though? It's only a matter of like how long it's been going, how credible it is, who turns up. You
That's
know.
right.
It's still the opinion of, was it voted or
what did the award? They told everybody 3 weeks ahead of time that they won, and then you showed up, and it was like 3 weeks ago, and then it was on the news that people won.
I was canvassing right up to the day. Still win. I wasted £1 million phoning everyone I ever knew.
What did they hand? What did they hand you, Louis? What did the award look like?
Did you turn up?
Yeah, I went because it's down the street from my house.
Thank you, I'm Louis CK. I may look cynical on the outside.
That's right, I said my name too.
I want to be. Can I be friends with you? I know Ricky Gervais. He's famous. I want to be famous.
That's
I know
right.
Chris Rock as well. I've got a watch by Chris Rock. He gave me it.
Oh my God!
You fucking.
Oh my God! That's brutal.
He really is saying that you say one thing, but you're really a speech-making cunt at the award show.
No, it's true. It's
Mostly
true.
I want to thank the other nominees.
Yes.
Whitney and Ricky, they're just and whoever the fucking fourth guy is that we don't know.
I like that I identify myself during that speech, though. Oh, I'm Louis CK. Like I would say my own name.
Like he's an immigrant cleaning houses. Oh, hello, I'm Louis CK.
Thank you.
Oh, I love Louis. I shared a plane ride with him once, right? It's on YouTube, and look it up. It's I think Ricky and Louis Goes to New York, right?
That's right.
And it was when we were filming The Invention of Lying. Shut the fuck up, right? And we were living in Lowell, weren't we?
Lowell, Massachusetts.
Yeah. Thoughts? It's all right, wasn't
About
it?
Lowell?
Yeah.
I met Mickey Ward there.
I know.
It was a big relationship for me.
Absolutely, yeah.
No, sir.
Yeah, he traveled with me and trained me for the special I did the next year. He went on the road with me and trained me as a boxer for my special. Yeah, Mickey's an amazing guy, but I met him. He was driving trucks for the show, for the movie.
He still is, I think.
Yeah, he's a working guy.
Yeah. And we were on a private jet.
That's right. Ricky had a private jet that the company gave him, and he flew to New York. And we were here.
Those are 2 words that don't go together. Private jet, lol.
Yeah, no, not very much. Yeah. We were the only private jet to ever land in. Well, we didn't land in
Braintree.
They were looking up until they fell over like penguins. Yes. And it was.
And we were here in New York, and I was getting a ride back with him, and he was getting pissy because I was late. And I was late because my dog got hit by a truck.
No, you weren't. No,
wait.
On the way there, he's late. I'm waiting for him. He turns up, he's forgotten his phone. We have to go back for his phone. He turns out he hadn't forgotten his phone. He'd forgotten another phone. He had the phone on, but then he's forgotten his keys. So now we have to wait for him to go and pick his keys up. That was on the way here. Absolutely, a shambles. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Sounds like a comedy of errors.
It was, honestly. But he doesn't care. He doesn't say sorry. He just goes, I
said sorry. What do you mean I didn't say sorry?
My money. I lost my money. Right?
That's how I talk?
Yeah. And honestly,
you.
You have never seen anyone so scared as him on this plane. It is amazing. I'm scared too, but because he's more scared than me, I'm laughing, thinking we're going to die. And he was sweating.
Bad turbulence. Yeah.
It was. He was trying to get drunk really quickly.
Yeah,
just sweating.
And he filmed it. That's
it was amazing.
Did you get sick? All that bouncing around makes me nauseous. I take Dramamine when I fly.
The things he was shouting. He was shouting. What was
the most disgusting things in history? Yeah.
Fuck your mother. Put a frog on your cock and fuck your mother. Hitler fucked his wife. 10-year-old gay kids. Fuck being racist.
How does that help you though? How does that?
It takes me out of my fear.
So just being racist.
That's his happy place.
Really?
I didn't say anything racist.
You did. I cut that out.
Babies with AIDS.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's
racist. That's racist
because you know they're black.
You know what kind?
There he goes. Of course it was. All right.
Unbelievable. Hey, Target Funny on HBO, April 22nd at 9 p.m.
Oh, this will do us no good at all.
You never know. Someone's listening to that. An Idiot Abroad. I just want to say that. I love the fucking show. We're trying to figure out Carl. You've known him for a long time. Some people say he's an improv guy.
No.
He is brilliant at whatever he does. He's either brilliant at being stupid
show,
or he's,
right? I love it.
It's great.
I love it. He goes,
his mind works really fast.
Well, he thinks like a comic, but he thinks so completely like a comic because he looks at a situation and it goes in and he says exactly what he's thinking and they're like honed one-liners. People think he's scripted. But
there's something about it because you keep thinking when you watch the show that you're going to reach a point where he's going to become self-aware. Like the computer in Terminator or whatever, and it's going to kill the comedy. But he doesn't. He stays that one way.
But he's not stupid.
Does he understand he's a comic, though? Does he understand he's funny?
Oh, no, he doesn't.
That's the weirdest thing about it.
Well, sometimes, not when he's angry. I think that rustling is just Louis just eating stuff out of a big bag, like a fucking horse.
I'm sorry, was I bothering you?
Jesus Christ. I mean, just no concession to the public at all.
Never ending.
People have taken time to listen.
It's working. I'm doing very well in my career.
I won an award.
Yeah, I did.
I'm Louis CK.
I am Louis CK, and I did win an award. Right. And I crinkle the paper.
He just comes in because it's free shit.
I'm sure. And I
won
a water award.
And I don't even know who else was nominated. I didn't
Congratulations on the water award, by the way.
Thank you, Opie. It was a fucking bullshit show, and they gave me a bullshit award. It fucking sucked balls.
Right.
But what the fucking prick? Who the fuck is going to invite you back?
I don't care.
Infinity Award, you fucking ass.
I don't care.
Hey, Brando snubbed the Oscars.
Darwinist business. This is a Darwinist business. If this shit catches up to me, I will be gone.
Right.
As long as it's working, I don't care.
You're going to go with it.
Yeah, but fuck it, I don't care.
I want to go back to Carl for a second. So when he says something funny and you laugh your balls off,
but he's a normal guy.
But do you see it in his eyes, like he realizes he just made Ricky Gervais fucking laugh?
Well, yeah, he knows that. I don't think he finds the things he's saying as funny as I do because when he's saying them, it's usually from a point of anger. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like he's so wound up and he says something, and you have to prod him, and I'm doing it for my amusement.
Sure.
People seems like a lot of people think it's bullying.
I don't see it that way at all.
It's not bullying. It's
not
what mates do. Even Carl says, well, if they're saying it's bullying, they're not doing anything about it.
You're giving them a good life.
Yeah, exactly. He said, who's coming to my rescue? No one's helping me.
Now, Machu Picchu was the last episode. Most people have seen it by now. He really didn't want to go the distance?
It was it'd been a long time, and he's been away from home.
He climbs all the way up, if you know where Machu Picchu is, and he sees it in the distance, and he calls up Ricky, or it might have been Steven.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm close enough. I don't need to go any further. I'm like, you're that close to an amazing place
but
in the world.
That's a good example of what that guy's like, is that he doesn't have the same values as other people.
But it's almost like that.
He doesn't need that the way anybody else would.
No, he doesn't need anything, though. He doesn't need anything. He doesn't know what he wants.
He really didn't feel like going any further.
He's looking forward to being old. He said that. He said, I'm looking forward to being old. He said, the old people are no trouble. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, you just sit in a chair in the street and no one looks at you like you're lazy. That's an ambition for this man. It's just great. He's happy. He's just happy, you know, doing his own little thing.
Second season?
But he's sorted it out. I think he's got it right. I think he's absolutely got it right. He sees the world.
Yeah, he's a Buddha or something.
He's great.
Right. A lot of people spend a whole life to get to that Zen moment of just being wherever you are, and he's born with it.
I love that
you guys just shit on me for acting that way. An hour ago.
We thought it was great.
You live totally in the moment, Jay. You're like a fucking dog.
We thought that was great.
Yeah, but you do that emotionally. You do that in a negative, bad way.
Yeah,
because
like a bad dog.
Bad dog.
All right, fair enough.
Like a dog sucking his own dick, like one of those dogs that makes him comfortable.
That's a dog that growls at somebody who just fed them.
I've never ever seen that in my life. dog sucking its own dick. I've never seen that on any documentary.
Let's get the YouTube up.
You're right. Even though they can, they don't.
Their balls, but they don't like go down.
This is the dog sucking his own dick right there, Jay Mohr.
It's good work.
Is it on YouTube? Really, a dog sucking their own dick?
The gorillas walking up.
It's there, Louis. What were you going to say about Carl? You said you loved the fact that he
would go to Machu Picchu and look at it and go, "Fuck,
from a distance."
I don't need to.
But he wasn't impressed by anything because he's uninfluenced by peer pressure. He's a man who was never ever bowed to any peer pressure ever. Right. He's sorted out what he wants, and nothing will change that.
Were you surprised how well the show did?
Yeah,
it was kicked ass. Science Channel. Right?
I think people connected with him. Yeah. I think everyone sort of knows someone like that. They're just never on the telly. Right. And I think that was refreshing about it. He's not an actor. He's not a presenter. You knew what he was saying was the first thing that came into his head.
Sure.
And that's gold dust because you just don't get that.
Are you going to do a second season?
Yeah, he's doing one now.
He probably didn't want to.
He didn't. No, we lied to him. Really? He'll never hear this. He'll never hear this.
Does he care that he's famous now?
What kind of lie did you tell him?
Well, he picked his well, the first one's happened, for example. Again, there's a thing on YouTube where he leaves a message on my phone, and he picked things to do before you die, and one of the things he picked was see a whale. So we sent him to Alaska, and we got him a boat, but he didn't know it was a working fishing boat. So once he was out there, he was fucked. And they wouldn't turn around. And it's like -20. And he leaves this message at 6 in the morning going, "You fucking cunt won't turn around. I'm not fucking doing the rest. You fuck." He's going mental. And I put it on YouTube.
Oh, that's great.
He's got another 6 to do.
I can't.
Sign the contract. All we have to do is, once he signed the contract, then he can't give the money back.
Right.
So he's got to do it now.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It is just like the best practical joke.
Wow.
Ever. Yeah. And he's picking things to do before you die, and that's it, really. Which he didn't understand. I remember explaining things to do before you die, and he said, "Well, why would I want to do that if I'm dying?" I went, "No, it doesn't mean you're dying. They don't get a sick kid when he's got a week to live and throw him in with some dolphins. It doesn't mean that. I'm gonna get me back to the life support machine." He thought that was it. That's the thing. Just before you die, you get chucked in with some dolphins or something. Mm-hmm. But he's quite incredible. But I sort of think he's a genius as well. Genuinely, he's
a savant.
Yeah, there's
I wonder if anybody ever has a
he
dying,
deconstructs. He looks at something and he deconstructs it and he brings it down to its rawest nub, and you can't argue with it. Is
it a form of autism? I gotta ask.
He's not. He's normally smart. He's makes stuff. He's good with his hands.
Yeah.
He's
so is Carl in Sling Blade.
Yeah,
you just described an
autistic kid.
He's good with his hands.
But it's also the way like people used to be before they were cluttered with a bunch of extra shit to think of. Yeah. And he's not thinking about that. He's thinking like really precise, like a person alive.
But he says things like knowledge is hassle. So you don't need all this stuff. He's got.
Well, you really don't.
No, I know.
I mean, you don't to live a life.
But I think he's smart. I think he's got emotional intelligence beyond most people.
Yeah,
I think he's
highly intelligent.
Yeah, I really think he is. And he is funny. He's hilarious. And he laughs sometimes. People never seen him laugh because, as I say, usually when we film it, we do a podcast. I've wound him up so much that he's just so angry. Mm. He's like, I suppose he's like Rain Man, but without any of the clever shit, and Tom Cruise just winding him up all the time.
All right, he's autistic, Ronnie.
And he's not. Do you think I'm a bit like Tom Cruise?
What?
Of the two, Rain Man and Tom Cruise, I'm more like Tom Cruise, aren't I?
Why would you say that? Why would that? Based on what?
Just
and I like that the other guy. I like that the other guy is Rain Man.
Dustin Hoffman.
Tom Cruise. Give him his real name.
Yeah.
The other guy, Rain Man. He never did anything again.
You're like Tom Cruise based on the rumors about your sexuality.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're like Tom Cruise.
Get it?
This is surely libelous now. Do you care?
No, man, we're just going with it. We're gonna fucking air this whole thing too.
Yeah.
Tell him, Fred.
The Virus. Sirius-XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.